focus, man.
So it's 8:30 in the morning and we're in front of my hotel, which is this red building behind me, and I'm waiting for our tour guide to get here. They're gonna come pick me up in a truck in a couple minutes, or in a 4x4. It's very chill here. The air is so clean, you can just in and out. And all you hear is the birds. That's it. Del mundo. ¿Qué hicimos? Fuimos al lago Fagnano. Sí. Sí, me gustó un montón.
En otra vida me gustaría ser pastor. Espectáculo, los castores realmente envidiable lo que hacen, forman sus propios paraísos. Y miren en este lugar, ¿no? Esta super pileta que armaron acá. Claro. Ojalá no estuviera tan frío. Bueno.
Looks like a darn dinosaur. But this is a whale. This is the inside. It's amazing.
Parece que estuviese delicioso, pero no, son los famosos glaciares de Circo. Y después del otro lado tenemos el Cerro Alvear con su glaciar Alvear también, que ya son caminatas mucho más dificultosas, mucho más técnicas, ¿no es cierto? Igual que el Ojo del Albino, que ya están más de 800 metros sobre el nivel del mar.
It's raining now. It's really coming down. And we just started. So here you have it. We're at Lake Esmeralda, which means it's like the color. So the color of this lake is an Esmeralda color, which is emerald. And as you can see, it's got a turquoise, blue, green mix. And it's very unique, you know. So this brings people from all over to come and experience what this lake really is, you know. So at the top you can see we got glaciers. What am I talking about? It's not glaciers. At the top we've got you know, snow-capped mountains. The glacier is somewhere else, but this gives you a little bit of an idea. And the weather here is crazy. It's very sporadic. So a few minutes ago it was hot out here. Like, you see this heavy coat that I got on? I had the coat off. I was chilling. You know, I even had my sleeves rolled up because I have like a long sleeve underneath, but I had that thing rolled up, you know, because I was almost sweating. The sun, when it comes, it's very, very strong. And that's basically due to the position of where we are. So when the sun comes up, we're very close to the sun's rays, as opposed to if we were somewhere else, you know, at a higher altitude. So you always got to be prepared out here. They say bring many layers, muchas capas. And most people on this hike, they got, you know, they got their shirt, they got a fleece, they got a little rain jacket to go over the fleece, and then they got like the heavy duty coat to go on top of that. And, you know, there's time for all of that, you know, just in these little bit of an afternoon that we've been hiking around, you know, there've been multiple times where you had to change really quick. And me, I wasn't that prepared. All I brought with me was, you know, just the one long sleeve I got underneath, and then this, you know, not playing around, heavy duty ski type coat that I got on. So this is the end all be all. If you got this on, you zipped up, you know, you got the harnesses and straps and everything fully on, you can't be cold. You know what I'm saying? Unless you're in Alaska, unless you're in Antarctica, any of those A places, Antarctica, Alaska, yeah, you could be a little cold there, but that's why they got long johns, they got sweaters, they got all that kind of stuff. But here, you know, this is more than enough, I feel like. And I'm the first one to be complaining and be like, yo, it's cold out here, we gotta do something. And one thing about the nature here is the weather is so cold that there's no amphibians, there's no reptiles at all. So you won't find snakes here, you won't find frogs, any of that kind of stuff that you're used to seeing in nature when you go out. So if you're scared of snakes, you ain't got to worry about snakes because they're not here. As far as mammals, because that's the only thing that can live here, really. You got the beavers, the classic beavers from Canada. You know, you can thank Canada for that. Canada supplied the beavers. The Argentinian government, they had a big scheme. So they were going to come down to Ushuaia, which is where we are, down near Antarctica, the bottom of Argentinian territory, and they were going to take the Canadian beaver, right, and bring it here and you know, sell it for its fur. Like, they were going to let them breed, you know, till there's a big population here, and that was the plan. But of course, you know, plans, they don't always go as you expect them to go. So they were expecting the beaver to have its full pelt, like the really heavy one that they could sell. And that one only grows when they're in Canada because that's where they're from, you know. Here it gets cold, but not as cold as it does in some parts of Canada. So they don't need that extra layer. So the whole scheme was, you know, it was worthless. So then they got all these beavers and they got nothing to do with the beavers, you know. They can't sell them, they can't eat them. The guide was telling us when you eat a beaver, right, if you have to, if you cook a beaver and eat it, it tastes like wood. And even then you got to marinate it for days and days. And it still tastes like wood. They marinated in milk, she was saying, and it still tastes a little bit less wood-like, but, you know, beavers eat wood all day, so they're going to taste like wood. That meat is not going to be good. That's why they say if you get cattle, you're supposed to get the grass-fed cattle because, you know, it's going to be healthier, it's going to be natural because grass is soft, right? So if the cows are eating grass all day, you know, the meat is going to be tender. And the beavers, they gnawing on that wood, you know what I'm saying? So because of that, the meat is going to be nasty. It's going to have that wood taste. So anyway, so now they got beavers. They don't know what to do with the beavers. And the beavers are just overpopulating like crazy. And You know, they're completely damaging the forest. They're reshaping everything because the beavers are kind of like engineers, you know. They just get out there, they build a dam where they decide to. They do what they damn please. Yeah, that was corny, but I did it anyway. And I'm not going to apologize. So that's the situation here. It's a beautiful day. Right now we got a light rain and it's kind of cold. So I think we're going to pack it up here in a minute is what our guide was saying. But, you know, it was worthwhile for the experience to even come here just for a little bit to get a feel for, you know, what this place is. And if my group leaves without me, you know, that's why I got the red jacket, the red coat, because it's hard to miss me. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. When I bought this, in my mind, I was thinking, you know what? I saw all these survival movies where people would be, you know, lost in the whatever. And I'm like, what color would you see in the whitest snow? What color would you see in the greenest, you know, forest or whatever? Black, they might not see it in the forest. Any other color, they might not see it. But that red draws your attention. You know, that's nature's, you know, signal. You see the red robin, you see red whatever else. I can't even think. I was about to say the red dog, like Clifford, but, you know, that ain't even real. But any animal that's red naturally, red snakes or something, it's going to get your attention. It's going to draw you. So hopefully somebody will save me if I need it. I don't think I need it, but that red will draw attention, you know. If I'm out there with the SOS signal, I'm just waving my hand, the helicopter will be like, hold up, I think I see something red because, you know, it's not a bear. There's no red bears. What else could it be except a human being? So that's the story behind this coat here. You know what I'm saying? It's pretty slick if I do say so myself. And I do say so. So, yeah, appreciate you for watching. Go ahead, like the video, comment, subscribe, etc., etc. All right, y'all. See, what did I tell you guys? The weather can change in an instant. So now it's a lot warmer than it was. The rain is gone. And it's only been about, I don't know, 20 minutes. Everything changed completely. So you got to be prepared for whatever comes, whether you get the sun, whether you get the rain, the clouds, anything. And the water isn't even that cold. You would expect it to be a lot colder. Soak that up.
Thing is a life that's better than y'all.
Focus, man.